Three-Phase Group, LLC, Growing Wealth Through Innovation, presented by Randy Tiefenthaler. What are the two biggest concerns everyone has when saving or investing dollars? Number one on most people's minds is safety of my principal. Will I get my original principal back? Is it secured? Number two, return on that investment. How hard are my dollars working? Am I going to get a good return on that dollar? Once these two objectives are met to your satisfaction, you are poised to make well-informed, wise decisions. Let's look at a specific financial product that fits both of those objectives. Senior life settlement transactions. What is a senior life settlement? It is a transaction whereby a person whose life is insured, normally age 70 or over, a senior, sells his or her active life insurance policy to a third-party investment company for a cash amount less than the policy face amount, the death benefit, but greater than its surrender cash value. Why would a person consider selling their life insurance policy? Normally, they just don't have a need anymore. They were covering debt with that policy. That debt's paid off. Perhaps their dependents are grown. Perhaps the policy premiums are becoming cost prohibitive. In 1995, the senior life settlement market was fledgling, just starting up. In 2023, the conservative estimate is the market is at $200 billion and looking to hit $210 billion in transactions in 2024. Life insurance companies such as New York Life, Prudential, MetLife, and many, many more have divisions that buy senior policies sold by their competitors. Why? Because they profit from doing so. Let's look at how this works by applying this principle to something most people are familiar with: real estate. It's like purchasing real estate at a greatly discounted price under the current market value. An example would be if a home's current market value is appraised at $1 million and you had a contract to purchase it for $500,000 with a contract to sell it for the guarantee price of $1 million, would you consider doing it? I think most people would. This is exactly how purchasing senior life insurance settlements work. Let's look at a typical senior life settlement transaction. The data for a particular insured looking to sell his or her policy. We have a New York Life policy, an A+ rated company, extremely strong, extremely solvent. A $1 million face amount or death benefit on a universal life policy, a permanent policy. The annual premium is $63,000. Current age, we have an 82-year-old male. Current health, diabetes, high blood pressure, overweight, heart condition. The estimated life expectancy is 66 months. We offer $100,000 cash to the insured based upon all that criteria. He accepts. We escrow the life expectancy plus 1 year, or another $409,500. Total cost and overhead for that policy is $509,500. The return will be $1 million in a 4 to 6 year average. Another way of looking at this transaction is it's like loaning the insured much needed cash, and they never have to personally pay back the loan. Their life insurance asset does that after they decease. The insured receives cash for their policy and never has to be concerned with paying premiums or personally paying back the proceeds. It's their money. The policy insurance company pays the death benefit to the investment company at the time of decease. H. Harry Venture Capital Private Fund Incorporated is a securities and exchange exempt private investment fund buying and holding senior life insurance settlements exclusively. Owned and operated by Russell Hagen, innovator, founder, and partner with Randy Tiefenthaler. Randy and Russ started in the life settlement business in 1995. Russ created a mutual fund that invested in the life and settlement policies of seniors who needed cash, raising the cash to buy policies through individual investors and institutions and paying the investors high yields while offering security through the assets of A-rated U.S. life insurance carriers. Today, H. Harry Incorporated offers 10% annual income paid monthly for a 10-year term with incredible safety and backing of the U.S. life insurance industry, a $6 trillion industry, all in cash assets. The 10% annual yield is for the accredited investor who has a minimum of $1 million to invest. $1 million is a lot of money to invest in one place for most people, but the opportunity still exists for someone who does not have that kind of cash. H. Harry is a large life settlement private fund working only with investors with a minimum of $1 million or more. Three-Phase Group was founded by Randy Tiefenthaler for the express purpose of gathering smaller investors together, combining those assets, amassing the amount needed to meet the requirements to invest, then distributing the interest earnings back to those who participate with Three-Phase Group. And the result? Three-Phase Group was created and launched July 2023, and it's already invested well over the initial $1 million from investors and is on its way to its second million. The Three-Phase Group subscriber must be able to contribute no less than $50,000 in a lump sum. In turn, this amount earns interest each month that comes back into the Three-Phase Group at a rate of 10% annually. There are expenses to running the Three-Phase Group: wiring fees, ACH fees on the monthly income transfers, accountant charges for tax preparation, and federal tax forms for each subscriber. For this overhead, Three-Phase Group will hold back 0.2% of the interest earned. The individual subscriber will earn 9.8% annual income paid monthly for 10 years. It's like owning a 10-year, 9.8% yielding CD. It is not FDIC insured, but it is 100% invested in the assets of the top life insurance companies in existence. So what is my risk as a subscriber? The risk is the loss of interest earned for early principal withdrawal. The term is always 10 years from inception of the Three-Phase Group allocation. If the subscriber requests a refund prior to the term conclusion date, the subscriber receives their original principal amount minus previously earned interest payments. Three-Phase Group has 180 days to return the balance of the principal funds. Looking below, if we start at the left, the subscriber dollars go into the Three-Phase Group. The Three-Phase Group combines those dollars, sends those to H. Harry, the actual investing fund. Then that monthly interest is then sent back to the Three-Phase Group at a 10% rate. Three-Phase Group holds back 0.2%, and the subscriber receives 9.8% return. So we have principal security within the $6 trillion in assets of the U.S. life insurance industry and a high yield leveraging hundreds and hundreds of senior life policies. This is the right choice at the right time. Thank you so much.